And we're live.
Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee with Classy. Happy New Year. New year, new you, new set. We rolled the barrel to the other side of the showroom. We thought, hey, let's pull out all the stops for 2024. So, yeah.
How
are you this morning?
We should probably let some people do.
Close to me.
Let's.
You know what? I think it's because your arms are all big now.
Yeah.
I've been to the gym for a couple
Oh
of years.
Christ! Let's let some people log in first.
Mm-hmm. Well, they'll catch up.
We got Chelsea. She's
Chelsea.
number one.
Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning, Chelsea.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, may as well start with this. Calendars are rocking, everybody. Make sure that you get out there and get your new Coffee, Classy Chassis, HD Rock calendar. Shout out to Palmer and Barry. Great live you guys had this week. Thanks for telling everybody to tune into Coffee with, what do you say, Classy with Chassis. So that was awesome. So congratulations to Lorne on the 50-50 win. And yeah, lots of great stuff going on this year, as usual. Where do we want to start? I guess basically the first event we've got coming up, we're going to start sending things out next week. Did we just decide?
Oh,
Yeah. So we're going to be freezing for a reason. So it is on February actually I shouldn't say this is our second. This is our first event at Classy Chassis, so it's February 24th. Mark your calendar. That's us jumping into the water last year. Had a record amount of participants last year. This year there are going to be a few changes. We're not going to do it as part of Coffee with Classy. We're going to do a separate live video a little bit later on in the day. So we're going to meet here at 11 o'clock because we know there's a lot of people who are coming from the GTA. And just get more participants. And
you should probably explain to people what it is that we're doing, considering not everybody knows what.
Everybody knows everything we do all the time. So yes, absolutely. So once a year in February, let's go back to the history of this. During the pandemic, Charlene said, hey, geez, let's do something that's an outdoor event in February. And I thought, what are we going to do in February? And she said, how about you call somebody from HD Rock and you guys jump in the lake down at the river? And I'm thinking, you guys? Who's you guys? Well, you and Zach and whoever. So we put the call out to HD Rock, and Palmer reluctantly agreed, and that's sort of how it started. So basically, for a Coffee with Classy, we went down and jumped in the river, and we raised a bunch of dough. So we were blowing
around $6,000.
about $6,000 to $7,000 the first year, and then the next year it was between. And then we did it again next year. We had a few more participants the next year, so a couple more staff members, Chelsea and Trevor and Kenny, all jumped in it. Yeah, Ashley did too as well.
I think it was around 8,000 that
And it was about 8,000 that year. And then this past year we had most amount of jumpers, most amount of money raised. So, and I think we broke the $10,000 mark. So, you know what? Hey, if we do that again, great. But what it is it's just an opportunity to try to raise some money for sick kids, get together and do something crazy as a motorcycle community is crazy. And we're all self-proclaimed crazy in some regard. So what we'll do is we're going to do that again this year on February 24th. So we do it at an undisclosed location. Everybody who's been here knows where the location is, but at the end of the day, we just don't want to. We're just jumping in on public property, so we don't want to get in trouble for that. But like I said, we're going to meet here at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll have, everybody can have some coffee and some whatever. We'll have some donuts and all that fun stuff. I guess we can't eat 30 minutes before we go in the water. So that won't work. But anyway, so then we basically meet here at 11 o'clock. We head down to the undisclosed location, jump in the water, come on back, do a bunch of draw prizes, do a post video and stuff like that. But it has been a lot of fun. So this year, if you would like to participate, the more people participating, the more people they can get to donate. So the more the merrier, and we're okay with that now. Just make sure that if you are going to do it, we always say bring a teammate. So somebody who can hold the blanket for you, somebody who's going to hold your stuff and keep it dry, because maybe there will be snow this year, maybe there won't be, we don't know, but so it's just basically we run in on a beach and we run out, and it's nice to have somebody there for you to, we'll have a couple of tables
to make
set
sure
up.
you run back out.
Make sure you run back out, yeah, we do have, we do bring some some EMS people to sort of make sure that nothing goes wrong. But at the end of the day, it's just a great day, great way to raise money, raise money for sick kids. So, and this year we are going to do a theme. So,
We had a couple participants asking about having a theme this year. So something that they could do to dress up, to, just to make it, not that it's not exciting enough jumping into the cold water, but they wanted a theme so that they could dress up, kind of, have a little costume, a little something to do. So we came up with a couple of themes, and we're going to leave that open to discussion about, maybe you guys can vote on that in the comment section. But we came up with kind of a psychedelic 60s theme.
No, you had better names than that.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay, cool. She's going to say second.
So we came up with the Peace and Love Frost. So that's the one theme. Mm-hmm. And then the second theme is about wrestling, and we're going to call that one the Frosty Rumble Splashdown. So those are the two
themes. Two choices.
The Peace and Love Frost or the Frosty Rumble Splashdown. You guys decide which one you want to do. I don't know which one's going to be easier to create something and to jump in. And if you don't want to, if you decide you don't want to dress up, you don't want to participate in that part of it, you can still jump. It's not a big deal. But for those of you that do want to have a bit of a theme to it, you can come up with a little costume and something fun to participate in.
Finally get to wear my wrestling boots.
You can wear them any day you want to.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have any.
Can't wait.
That's always been my dream. I always wanted a pair of wrestling boots. I always wondered, where the hell did they get those boots? When I was a kid. There was
Specialty store.
One use for that boot, and that's it. You're basically your yellow neoprene knee-high running shoe. Weird. But hey, loved it.
Well, you could be Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. That's actually a funny story. We went to Mexico a couple of years ago with the family, and I got off the plane, and my goatee was a little shorter, and all the guys kept running up to me, all the guys with the baggage, they grab your bags as soon as you get there, like, Stone Cold, you're Stone Cold, oh my God, it's Stone Cold. I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah, exactly, I'm Stone Cold. Same size, everything, so that was pretty fun. And we did a beer drinking contest, and they called me the Rock, just because I was taller than everybody, I think, so.
And you had a beard. They don't have beards.
No, Stone Cold's got a goatee.
No, I meant in Mexico.
In Mexico,
So anybody that's got a beard.
They were all really impressed with the beard.
Yeah, that's an unusual thing.
So let the voting happen.
But we will send out an email this week, so you'll see an email this week coming out. It'll have more details about the plunge, and then we will get you guys to, once the email goes out, there'll be instructions on how to email back, just to let us know that you are going to participate. That way we do have some idea of numbers.
Yep.
Because, there will come a time where we will have to cap it off so that we can manage it. So we'll see how that goes. And then there'll also be instructions on where to donate, which will be with HD Rock. And also Barry and Tam are going to host
bonfire
after
that
evening as
That's
well.
a great
So
idea.
that'll be fun. So I'm sure that'll be on HD Rock's Facebook page. I'm sure Barry will post something up about that.
That'll be good. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we decided to do it a little bit later in the day this time because there are people that are coming from other areas like Durham and don't want to really be here at 9 o'clock in the morning. So it gives them a little bit more time to get here. And maybe just a little bit more time for the sun to come out and shine and get a little warmer.
Exactly. So, also, I've sort of wanted to do this for a little while. I should have done that. A couple people bought motorcycles this week, so I figured I'd give them a little shout out on the on Coffee with Classy and say welcome to the Classy Chassis
Maybe they don't want
Motorcycle.
everybody to know.
Maybe they don't,
It's
so
a
I'll
surprise.
just use first names then. So we have a gentleman named Rob. Welcome. A young lady named Caitlin. Thank you very much.
Very exciting.
Scott, congratulations. That's a wonderful motorcycle you got there. And who am I forgetting, Mike?
Rob.
Rob? Did I say Rob? Rob, Scott, Caitlin. Oh, geez, here I was thinking I was being all clever. I got to think about it. We'll remember that.
It's been a good week. People are getting fired up for this
People
summer.
get fired up, yeah. So if you're thinking about a new motorcycle, like I said, inventory levels are as an industry are actually pretty good. For Classy Chassis, they're pretty average. Like I said, we've had some people wanting to, the days of going down to the U.S. and bringing back 20 motorcycles is just sort of gone. So just basically the cost of the dollar is just prohibitive. So we're finding a lot more bikes locally, but we'll see that come a lot sooner as well. And we've got some units coming. But if there is anything you're looking for as well, give us a call and let us know, because the best way to support us is, well, to buy a motorcycle. It basically keeps us going here. Service your motorcycle here, buy your parts here. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment. These are all things that help us do what we do. Put ketchup on our craft dinner, as an old man once told me. So, like I said, we really enjoy doing this, and we want to keep continuing to do this. So, I just wanted to throw that out there. Just, but like, congratulations to the 3. I can't believe I forgot the 4th.
That's okay. You can come back to it.
I'll come back to it.
Where are you going today? Where are you off to today?
I am going to. Okay, so everybody's asking. A couple people are asking, "Are you doing the motorcycle show this year?" Well, obviously we're not doing the motorcycle show as Classic Chassis. So, it's just been a. Yeah, irregardless. So anyway, so what I'm going to do this year is the CMC had a spot open on their bus that they take every year down to the bike show. So Jan, who is a CMC member, a proud CMC member of, I believe they are Chapter 20 in the local area. They had one spot open and asked me if I'd like to go, and I thought, hey, you know what a great idea. I've never experienced a motorcycle show as a guest, right? I've always sort of been behind making the sausage. Now I know how the sausage is made, so and it's going to be nice. I'm just going to go down and enjoy it as a participant and go see what's going on. I'll be able to go check out some of those live stunt shows and maybe get some ideas, because like I said, for us, the way we've been running the shows just hasn't been worth it. So it's one of those, but motorcycle shows are, I think, a great thing, and I don't think they should go away. So I'm going to go down and see.
Who are you going to visit while you're down there?
I am going to go visit my buddy Scott at Old Vintage Cranks in Royal Enfield. I'm going to go visit my buddy Rob Goth and Rob from Legend Suspension and Parts Canada and Drag Specialties.
I've seen Anne.
Anne, I'm going to go visit Anne.
Say hi.
Everybody, going to go see the Heathens stunt show. Going to go see the Yamaha V-Twin stunt show. I'm excited about that. Apparently, they got a Wave Runner stunt show. So, even though we won't be there, tell us what you think. Are you going to the bike show or are you not going to the bike show? Have you been there, done that, or is it something you get excited about every year? Sort of thing. So, that's sort of where we're on at that. And looking forward to see some of the newer Harleys. I know I watched a really good video last night about some of the new Harleys coming out. There's actually a new Harley. They're doing a launch on January 24th, which will be interesting to see. It's an ever-changing, evolving industry. Just my opinion on it alone is kind of interesting, because I started here in 2011. I volunteered for 3 years before that, but ever since then, it's been I've seen a lot of changes with Harley Davidson. I've seen a lot of changes with a lot of motor companies. Looking at I watched the Japanese companies get rid of cruisers altogether. So it's been quite an experience all the way around. So, so now here we are in year 18 at Classy Chassis, and still trying to figure it out. But I think we got a pretty good handle on it. And what we've, like I said, with the calendar is we have sort of understood that no matter what happens in the world of motorcycles, people still want to ride together. People still want to come and do events. People still want a place that they can say, "Hey, I've got a motorcycle guy, and we're really proud to be your motorcycle guy." So, or girl.
So Mike Coyne and Eric McGillis said they were hoping to see you at the bike show this year, so you guys may actually run into Josh today if you're there.
Go. Perfect. So I'll be there, and I'm not going to take any calendars with me. But
Chelsea wants to know if we're just voting in the comments for the themes, so that's for everybody. And Palmer wants to know whose idea was the theme. It was Char's, wasn't it?
Close, Char Jr.
It was
Chelsea's idea. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been thinking for like weeks, you guys talking about it, just having like pink leotards, pink tutus, and
well,
spandex.
You know what?
That
we
would be freaking hilarious.
We still got next year, Mike.
Yeah, either theme. I could wear pink tights and be a wrestler, or
yeah,
I could
there
wear
you go.
a pink
There you
vest and be a hippie. Yeah. One of the two. So,
Richard Marshall said that someone he was riding into the bike show yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. There's not a whole lot of snow out there right now.
We were coming along the parkway on New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, coming along the Thousand Island Parkway, and 5 bikes.
Really?
I looked at Char and I looked over my shoulder and I said, "There's 5 bikes behind us." And she goes, "What?" So I pulled over just to watch them drive by so we could take a picture of them. But yeah,
Right on.
it just looked like a regular day riding in the fall.
Mike Coyne's going to be at the Red Knights booth this afternoon,
I'll
and
stop by
McGillis
and
said
say
he'll
hello,
see
Mike.
you.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So, well,
Yeah. So then after that, and before
the week
Polar
before
Plunge.
that, we will be doing that motorcycle show. We're going to be supporting our brands at that. Basically, the Toronto Motorcycle Show at the Enercare Center,
at the CNE.
the CNE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
a fun one.
February 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Yep. So
And next Saturday,
next Saturday,
Josh
we're
and I
not.
are getting ready to head out to Dominican and do some riding down in.
We're going to do some. We're going to do some.
So that'll be interesting.
Market research. We're trying to think of different things we can do in the summer to sell motorcycles. Hey, maybe we'll go down there and open a Classy Chassis and Cycles Dominican Republic. I keep saying that, but I do that everywhere I go. I see a building for rent or for sale. I think, hey, that'd be a great place for another Classy Chassis.
So we're heading down there next Saturday morning. So I think we might try to do
We'll
Coffee
go
with Classy live
in the airport.
Yeah.
Let me know.
We'll see.
It's either going to be Zach and Mike doing it here, or me and Charlene doing it in the airport. Again, let us know. Let us know what you want to see.
So yeah, we're gonna head down there. We're gonna do some riding. We're gonna rent a bike for the time that we're down there. We've got some friends coming down, so who knows? They might allow us to do some video with them too.
Yeah.
And we've got a little pack that we ride with down there.
The Senioritos.
Yeah. So
Senioritos. If you look, actually, they are in the calendar. They're an unruly bunch.
I think they're in January.
January, yeah, January right down there in the
It's very
small.
tiny.
That's the Senioritos. All right, and then here's me on my big bad motorcycle down there.
Is it a 250?
200cc, and I don't know.
finger.
Oops, sorry. I said, "Get me the biggest motorcycle you got," and that was it. 200 cc's.
And I ride on the
So-
back of that.
Yeah, me and Char ride on it together. So,
It's gonna be fun. Anyway, we'll update you and send you some video of that. And
cool.
let you know how our travels go, and if we do have good enough Wi-Fi, we'll try to do some coffee with Classies.
Absolutely.
Down
Well,
there
and
on
we're going to
Saturday.
try to do some videos. There's some things we want to do this year, and again, we find that this video stuff is working really well for us. And again, thank you for all the shares. Share it up. We had over 5,000 views on this. We have 5,000 followers, 6,000 followers, 5,000 views. That's just awesome. So we really appreciate that. Also, you can check everything out on YouTube.
Are the Polar Plunge videos on YouTube?
Polar Plunge videos on everything's on YouTube.
So if you
you're-
haven't
yeah.
seen the Polar Plunge or experienced the Polar Plunge before, and you want to know what it's all about, you can go back to some of the old YouTube videos, and you'll be able to see the Polar Plunge from years gone past. Because we're in year 4. This is year 4 coming up, right?
Yep,
So this will be year 4 of the Polar Plunge. So yeah, you can check those ones out.
it'll be fun.
Well, anything else, sir?
No,
Before you go all the way on your adventure for the day?
I'm working today, Mike. I'm working at the
Right.
bike show. I'm doing market research. You're selling bikes. What bikes are the hot ones today? What's your favorite one in the showroom you think somebody should ride away on? There are some really nice Harleys there.
I think
too.
the Street Glide Special, the hard candy
Yeah.
red, with all the extras that's on it. Yeah, that's probably my favorite
Yeah,
right
and
now.
that's a Classy Chassis service motorcycle. So
It's got the new cams and it's been dynoed. Yeah, that's going to be a hot one.
That's the one. That's the one I think, and actually very, very reasonably priced, especially for the motorcycle. So, but yeah,
Well,
that was fun.
me,
Okay.
Zach, Tennyson, Mike.
Right,
we'll
come
all
see
be
us
here.
today. Come see us today if you're not going to Toronto. If not, make sure you come up and say, hey, come up to me and just say, hey, whatever. I don't have no prizes to give away. Or nothing. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. I've been getting that a little bit more. People coming in saying hi to me and just say, hey, I watch you on Coffee with Classy, and I'll say thank you. So I appreciate that. We really do like it. So we enjoy doing what we do, and we want to keep doing it. So keep up the good work, and thanks again, everybody. I don't know what. Oh, hi, Stevie. Hi, Leia. I wonder if they watch the whole way through just to see me do that. I haven't heard. Anyway, but
Have a great weekend, everybody.
great weekend.
We'll see you again next Saturday.
next Saturday.